I did keep the spooky sign and the welcome sign. And they're kind of getting a little worse for the wear. The buttons are falling off and stuff. I'm going to be doing some decluttering today. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. I hope you are having a wonderful fall season. Today is a beautiful day. It's been rainy, but it's a nice temperature and there's a little breeze out here. So I thought, you know what, that is the perfect weather for me to come out here and deal with this basket full of stuff. So if you've got something around your house that you want to tidy up, clean, organize, or declutter, grab your stuff and come on and let's do it together. I'm going to be doing some decluttering today. This basket is full of things that I thought I might use in my fairy garden. But you know what? It was such a hot summer, I didn't come out and mess with my fairy garden. And like this was laying on the porch and it's getting pretty nasty. It was broken already, which is why it ended up out here. But I've decided that some of this stuff, maybe I'm just ready to let it go. So I'm going to sit down here at the end of my porch and just pull these things out one at a time and make some decisions. And I think most of it, I'm just going to go ahead and toss it. You know, unless there's something that looks really fun or special, I'm just going to literally toss it. But now like this, I don't know, it's a little dirty, but I could probably wash that off and maybe sit it out. Maybe somebody might want to take that. So I'll put that over here in a separate thing. But these, I think I'm just going to go ahead and toss them in the trash. And this one's broken, this thing here. So we don't need to keep that. This one's not broken, but again, I don't think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm just going to toss them. This was broken before I put it out here. I've had this a long time. I'm just looking to see really if there's anything I want to keep, because I'm pretty sure I'm just ready to go ahead and toss it all. It's kind of gross. Maybe I need gloves. I don't know. You think I'm going to need a shovel in my fairy garden? But yeah, some of these are cute, but the thing is, I'm not putting them out. I'm not doing anything with them. You know, some of these, I might be able to just kind of clean them off. Maybe somebody else has a fairy garden and they'd like to use it in theirs. I've had some of this stuff out in this basket for a year, 2 years, I don't know. And it's just sitting here. I did go through it once and grabbed a few things out and used them, but I don't know. Since then, I just haven't done anything with it. So I think it's just time to just go ahead and just let it all go. You know, like I said, unless I see something in here that I just really want to keep, like this. I do want to keep her. So I'm going to put her over on the bench table thingy out here in my yard. But other than that, I'm really so far not seeing anything. Although she would go in the fairy garden. She's a fairy. She can go in the fairy garden. So we'll put her in the fairy garden and keep her. And let's see what else we got. See, I had these big ideas of what I wanted to do, but the reality is, when the weather's not good, I don't come out here and mess with it. You know, if it's too hot, which it doesn't take to get much to get too hot for me. But if the weather's too hot, I don't come out here. If the weather's too cold, I don't come out here. And so, you know, this has become more of a fantasy thing than reality. You know, I just don't do it. That's cute, isn't it? But yeah. So, like I said, some of these things, maybe somebody else can use them in their fairy garden. Isn't that cute? So maybe I'll wash some of these up, rinse them off a little bit, and put them out. And then maybe somebody, like, see, Sharon, she would like this. Sharon Schornagel, she has her fairy garden. She could use some of these things in her fairy gardens, and she would make it really cute. But, you know, I wanted to do that. I've been wanting to do that for years, and then, you know, had all the stuff and just didn't do it. So if you're not going to do it, if you're just going to let it sit there till it rots, well, then what's the point of keeping it, right? And that's what's happening. This stuff's it's been sitting out here in this and just kind of getting old and faded away, and making it harder for me to clean off my porch and all that stuff. So I think I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to keep my heart. Randy bought that for me. It was red. All the color came off of it. But since Randy got me that, I'm going to keep it. He probably got me a lot of these things, but I'm going to keep that one. And let's see. Yeah. That one. I think I'll keep that one too. Might keep, and there was a rock. I might keep the rock that said love. Cute little owl. Here's my rock that says love. Those I can put in my fairy garden that I already have established. And I think she's cute. I think I'll keep her. She'll go in my fairy garden too. And there's Garfield. Those of you remember Garfield, he got lost when I went through this basket before. I found him. And a bird. And a little teapot. It's broken. But I'm gonna just let it go. And then this came off of that other thing. It says love, but I don't need to keep it. And a chain. I think that came off of my bird cage. Yeah. And let's see what else we got. This thing, Randy made that. It's something from work. And I think that's all. I'm going to keep these few things. And all of the rest of this, I'm going to go ahead and either toss it in the trash or wash it off and put it out at the driveway. And then maybe somebody else can use it in their fairy garden or someplace else. So anyway. I did keep the spooky sign and the welcome sign. They're here on my star out here on my porch. But I didn't do a whole lot of decorating. This is something I was going to declutter, but I ended up sticking it on my wreath. Its little paw was missing, so I didn't bother posting it. But I am going to post it now. Maybe somebody will want it. But it did look cute on my wreath for this year. But it's going. I don't think anybody took that, so I ended up just sticking it out here. This I intended to put on my front porch, and I did. I really liked it. But I'm going to let it go now. And nobody took that. I ended up putting that out here too because it looked so cute with this. So I just put those out here. I didn't post them. But I am going to post them now on Buy Nothing. That one I ended up putting out here instead of posting it, and nobody took that one. So all of these things either were something that I intended to or decided to put out here, or didn't get taken, so I put it out here. I'm going to post them on Buy Nothing. If nobody wants them, then I will put them out at the road. If nobody takes them, then I'm going to take them to the donation center, I think. And one of the reasons is because I have decided to kind of go more with flat items. Things that are not round, things that are not bulky or difficult to store. And I want to transition more to that. For instance, you can see my banner down there. It says Happy Fall. I'm going to leave that up for now because it is still fall. But I'm going to try to do that with all of the holidays, except maybe Christmas. Because, you know, we like a little extra at Christmas. But I don't know. I may do that at Christmas eventually too. But for now, all of this stuff is actually going to be leaving. Either somebody will take it or I will take it to the thrift store. I have this tree stump, and I added my cookie jar Scarecrow here. And his name is Cookie. And I thought, you know, it would be really cute to have a little fairy garden out here in the back. And then it occurred to me, I have my scarecrows. Why not make a scarecrow garden? Usually I only have them out in the fall. They're kind of getting a little worse for the wear. The buttons are falling off and stuff. So rather than just leaving them in my garage all the time, why not let them have the rest of their lives out here? Well, Cookie's still looking good out here in my scarecrow garden, but my scarecrows, yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time for them to go. They've been out here actually since the summertime. I put them out here when I decluttered in my garage, and I was just tired of storing them, so I just wanted to enjoy them. I could peek out my window from inside the house and see them. We kept having wind, and that one kept falling over. And as you can see, they're quite faded. Halloween is over. It's fall still, but I think it's time for me to go ahead and let them go. So, this time every year, I pull out decor. then ask myself, what am I doing this for? It takes so much effort. It takes so much time. It takes up my space and weighs on my mind. Then quickly, it's over. How quickly it ends. The holiday changes, and I do it again. I daydream of simple, fantasize about less, come up with solutions like this, I confess. I'll put out my favorites, toss out a few, and everything else, this is what I'll do. I'll use it once more, then show it the door, because what I don't keep, I don't have to store. Let me know down in the comments if you did any decluttering along with me. Till next time, happy decluttering. Bye. What you doing, Pumpkin? Yeah? Are you going to declutter some stuff? Yeah.